What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jack with For the Record. We're back here again, another episode of In the Cut. And today, we got a special one in the building. We got the mastermind, the CEO, the man himself of Vain Clothing, my man Kiari. What's up, bro?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Good to meet you too. How's everything?
Absolutely. Everything. You know, I can't complain, bro. I'm here, I'm living, I'm blessed. You feel me?
I feel. How's your summer been? Everything been good?
Yeah, you know, I took the summer off as far as the clothes, you know, just to get ahead of the season. Like as you see, you know, we got the fall collection going on, waiting on more of the inventory for fall to come. We're gonna be rolling out at the end of August. You know, summer been a breeze for me, man. I've been laid back.
You just getting locked in?
Yeah, just locked in, man. Just locked in. I'm talking about it's cruise control. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the way you're thinking of it like that.
Absolutely.
It's like you don't gotta. You're always going 100%, but you don't have to overwork yourself.
Thing is, once I got ahead of the season, that's when gave myself, you know, the leg room, like to breathe. Like, all right, I can stretch now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can stretch now. I can, you know, spread my wings a little bit and, you know, sample more. You get what I'm saying? I already got ideas I already got inventory just waiting to drop that I can, you know, just whatever.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's like, yeah.
Just trying to try new things out. See what you can put together. It's funny that you already brought it up. I was already ready to ask. You can see that we, you know, this is an away game for us, right? We normally in different spots, but today we on your home turf. Why don't you tell us about what you got going on behind us? I'm not sure how well they can pick it up. But.
You know, we got the varsities. These this all unreleased. You know, the flannel jackets. Like I'm just stepping outside the box. You know, making the brand more versatile. You know, with as far as the flannel jackets, but the varsities I had to do something for my man. You see it say "Vein in my veins" by Ferb. Like that was my brother. He got killed 2022, but he always was begging me to put that on something, and I couldn't figure out what to do. But I was going to surprise him with the first sweatsuit that I did, and he never got to see it. It was on the way. It was in production as that happened to him. So now I stamp it everywhere. You know, keep my man name alive and yeah, keep the legacy going. You know, vein in my veins.
Hey, long live Ferb, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Real shit. I'm glad that you were able to kind of, you know, commemorate him by doing something like that.
Absolutely.
So going off of these, you know, you got all the varsities out.
Yeah.
You know, which one do you think is which one's the hardest?
My favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Since I was a kid, I always liked to wear black, red, and white. But the green one, the black and green one, with the cream, you know, accents. It's like. Green is more my color. You see, I'm an olive green type. Like I'm heavy on the olive green. And all shades of green. Though green my favorite color, but it's that one. It's definitely that one for sure.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I've never worn brown in my life.
Yeah.
But
it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like a greenish
Scotts.
brown. You feel me? Like, but I got something crazy to go with that.
What you got?
I saw the look. See, look. Keep that on. Look, you know what I'm saying? I saw that. I saw them, but I also got the fours, them army green fours. I ain't really wear them yet, but yeah, man. I got some. I'm just loading the clip, man. This is just me just loading up, you know.
Got to.
Just to reintroduce myself. You feel me? I'm gonna reintroduce myself this fall.
Absolutely. That's the Jay-Z type of shit.
Absolutely.
We on a reintroduction.
Absolutely.
I feel that.
Absolutely.
Would you say that? So like you're talking about, you know, different. You talk about Jays and shit like that. Do you how often do you try to keep up with everything that's going on in as far as streetwear and things like that when you putting your clothes together?
Never. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like I appreciate art and I like other people's styles, but it's like a thing. I feel like this, right? Just because I did it don't mean that you can do it. It's a thing far as this, like my art is my art, your art is your art. Everybody's art should be distinct. So mine should be able to mix into yours some type of way, not look like yours. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to have on something that be like, oh, that look like such and such. No, this Vain. You feel me? Once you see this label on here, this Vain, I tried to make it distinct, but I definitely had some imitators. But yeah, I just try to stay distinct with everything that I do. I don't want mine to look like nothing, bro. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I do get influence from Virgil. You know, like I got rid of that toxic perfectionism that he was talking about, like thinking that everything got to be perfect to a T. Like it's never perfect. It's art. You feel me? Like just appreciate it. That's what I learned to do. I just learned to appreciate the art. Anything that I put together at the top of my head, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, such a part of it. You know, at some point, that's how you win.
Absolutely.
Right? So no, I completely understand, bro. It's a good way to put it all together. So obviously the bulk of our talk, right, is gonna be about clothing brand, right? But before we get into that, I do want to take it back a little bit.
Okay.
right? Obviously, you know, there's a specific moment that you may be known for, right? From you know, being on a documentary, right? But I just wanted to take it back for a second, just to take a break from talking clothes, just talk about just bike life, right? We live in Baltimore, right? Bike life a very important part of the city.
Absolutely.
Right. It appears, right?
Absolutely.
It appears that it's a big part of your life growing up, right? Can you kind of tell us about that and kind of coming up with that?
Since I was a kid, man, I was about, all right, so my father was killed when I was 3. The day he got killed, I went downstairs and there was a dirt bike sitting there in the living room. So I'm like, damn, who's this? They like, your father got that for you. I'm like, I'm 3 years old, so I'm running around looking for AA batteries. I'm like, how do I work it? Like, how do I ride this bike? So, you know, I got my older cousins. He came around, picked me up, put me on the bikes, and bro, from then it was up. Like, I had a little P-Dub 80. That was my first bike. From there, I ain't had no bike for years. After my peoples got it took. Finally got a bike about 9 years old. But it's like a thing, bro. I've been in a bike so long. It goes so far back, like getting rides from, you know, older dudes out my way, Lil Ronald or dude Chuck from up Lakeland, like Charlie from Lakeland. That's my man, my big brother. Like, I always looked up to them on the bike. So they was fly niggas, you get what I'm saying? They either fly, like Charlie for real. Like Lil Ronald too from my way. Like, they was fly, man. Like, they was on the bikes, they was fly, like slick dudes, you feel me? So it's like a thing like, damn, the bikes, and you feel me, got swag. So that's always been a part of my life, dressing and dirt bikes.
I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, as you're growing up, right, you're geared towards what you see in front of you,
Absolutely.
Right? And whatever's interesting to you, kind of pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. So with the dirt bikes, how long for people who might not be from Baltimore, right? How often are you riding? How often are you hopping on the bike? What did that look like for you as a child?
I mean, as a child, it was a thing like I ain't never had access to it. Like, you feel me? The older dudes around my way, they had bikes, but they had 250s and you know stuff. That was before I knew how to ride a clutch. And even once I learned how to ride a clutch, they were still tight with it, but it was like a thing like I wasn't tripping. I was just gonna wait till I get my own bike. Like, I just kept saying, I can't wait to get a bike. I can't wait to get a bike. As a kid, then, you know, growing up, coming from where we come from, we start finding out own ways to get a bike with no money. So it's like once it got to, but it was like a thing. I'm moving past that. It's like I'ma definitely point out the inspiration that really made me feel like, man, I can do this. Like, I can do this. Raise It Up Sundays Part 1. Lord Chino on that, I don't know what he was on, a 250 or whatever he was on, bro. And this kid, he coming down, but the bike's so far back you can't see who on it. But when he coming past the camera, he jump up to the knee and it's a little kid. I'm a little kid at the time, so I'm like, I can do that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, I can do that. So ever since then, I felt like, man, I used to dream about the bikes, bro. I used to dream that I can do stuff, but once I got this bike, and I was having these dreams, I just would get on the bike and try it. And it worked. I could do it. Like, it was like, all I had to do was try, man.
That brings up an interesting point, because I think, like, for a lot of kids, right, they grow up, their first love is baseball, basketball, football, things like that, but they don't really understand in our city, like, that's what bikes is right there just as much as sports.
And another thing, what I want to touch on, right, just like how you just said how bikes is a thing in our community, this is our environment. Also, what's the thing in our community right now? Drugs and guns. You get what I'm saying? And my situation that I'm going through now, I had a gun. It was illegally possessed, but it was to protect my life. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I'm fighting for that from the system, because it's a thing like, all right, if, say all of us in this room right now had no fists, no hands. None of y'all got no hands, but I'm the only one with hands. I can beat that. I can take advantage of all y'all. Mm-hmm. So just imagine if everybody in the room got guns and I don't. How can I defend my life? Why is it not a rule in place for if you get shot, you should be able to defend your life by any means necessary? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, our environment's so messed up, but it's like a thing we still at fault for it at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
It's like
crazy.
Picking straws.
Like, even dirt, that's why I'm saying I'm only touching on that because dirt bikes are illegal. Why?
It doesn't make sense.
Like, why? If I hurt myself, this is my life. Same way if I was on a pedal bike, it's my life. Mm-hmm. If I get in a car accident, it's my life. Why is it illegal to ride a dirt bike? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. The black community, it's like, it's so, like, I just feel like we fishes in a big ocean that feel you really got no say so and really doing from the beginning. Like, it's all of this is put in our face, and it's not like, hey, yeah, I'm breaking the law. Look at me, I'm happy I'm breaking the law. But it's like, that's normal. I've seen it all my life. It's not nothing, you feel me? Like, I'm not like, happy to do this, but it's what's going on.
It's kind of like picking straws, right? It's kind of like the system just kind of picks one out. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of interesting because with the bikes, it's like you could be doing 100 other negative things.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's like, at the end of the day, it's never made sense to me, right? Like why I'm gonna be tripping off 10 kids riding bikes down the street. It's like I'd rather than be doing that than standing on the street corner.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a thing, like, man, it's like it's blatantly right in your face that they targeting us, they against us. Like, why am I being ridiculed for doing anything positive? Nothing negative is coming out of me riding these bikes.
Nothing.
Literally. So
Absolutely.
It's like, why am I being ridiculed for that? When you riding past dudes on the corner, whatever the case may be, riding straight past them. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I can't really say, like, why. I don't know, man.
It doesn't make. It's never made any sense,
never,
right? It's a fight that continues to get fought every day in the city, statewide, everywhere, right?
Everywhere, literally.
Absolutely. No, but I mean that's some real shit, bro. Like I mean, it's not really a whole lot I can add on that kind of statement.
Yeah.
But hope somebody important is listening to us so we can make some sort of change.
Please, and that's why I touched on that. I hope the prosecutor listening. Please free me.
Please.
I did 15 months, 18 months. Free me. Damn, like I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? You see what I got going on here? Like I'm an upstanding citizen. I changed my life around. I tried that when I was a kid. I realized it wasn't for me.
We hope you enjoy our content as much as we enjoy creating it for you.
From untold stories from your favorite creators to hearing what their favorite albums and movies were back in the day.
For the Record is where you'll find it all. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe
to stay updated with all of our exclusive content.
It's your hub for music, art, fashion, and culture. It's for the record.
So as somebody who kind of like, who obviously is surrounded by, let's call it negative energy, right? You had something like dirt bikes that can kind of get your mind off of those type of things, kind of do something positive, right? Something that's not negative, let's just say, right? Obviously somewhere as a young man, clothes kind of came, like fashion kind of came into your life, right? That's clearly another positive that you can take away from, not having to be in the streets and shit like that. Can you kind of walk me through when you kind of started falling in love with fashion, clothes, and things like that?
All right, so when this was about 2009. 2009, my mother got me some 7 jeans for Christmas. No, this was about 2007 or 8, if I'm not mistaken. My mother got me a pair of 7 jeans, and I didn't like them. I was still on American Eagle, House, Abercrombie. I was still on that wave, you feel me? Like, she got me some 7 jeans. I ain't really like them, but she got me some Gucci shoes, little Gucci belt, and I'm wearing that with the American Eagle. She like, why you don't wear that? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't nobody know about them. What are those? You feel me? But it's like, once I'm into the dirt bikes and the Raise It Up Sundays at Neil, G Street Neil had his own separate one, and the soundtrack was the Teflon Dons. You get what I'm saying? So I'm listening to the Teflon. I'm like, man, the video cool. He hard, he nice, but these dudes hard that's rapping, you feel me? So I look into them. I see these niggas fly, they Gucci down, they talking about all this 7 jeans. This is 2009 now, you get what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold up, I got some 7 jeans. They talking 7 jeans, I got them, you feel me? So I go see, I'm like, yeah, that's them. So it's like, after that, bro, watching the Teflon Don, seeing they swag, they influenced me. I ain't gonna lie, the Teflon Dons definitely influenced me. Like, for a lot, I just always thought I was a young slick. Like, after that, once I start tapping into myself, it really was my mother though. My mother, she do everything, bro. My mother jack trades, but she is really into fashion. Like, she make prom dresses, she make everything. Anything you dream, she can make it. Like, she the truth. So that's what got me into it.
So without saying it, you saying that your mother and you is what started 7 Jeans in Baltimore?
Absolutely. I mean, Teflon Dons, bro. I really would give it to the Teflon Dons because, all right, so my mother knew about it. I don't know how she knew about it, but 2 years later, the Teflon Dons rapping about it. You get what I'm saying?
So she had it.
So she knew. She was just hip. Like, I don't know. You feel me? I would say she started it. Like, I don't know. But yeah, ever since then it was up, bro. Ever since then it was up. Once I got once I realized, all right, was in. After I'm out the American Eagles, I'm fake too good for them. You get what I'm saying?
I remember those days, bro. I wore my 7 Jeans into the ground.
Levi's, all that. Like, I went what? Yeah, I remember all that.
Ooh, man.
All that.
It's kind of That's just because I feel old.
Yeah.
What 2009 you said is kind of when that kind of came about. How old were you?
11.
Okay, so you're not that much younger than me.
Right.
All right, cool. I was I would have been 14. I would have been in high school.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to set the stage,
Yeah.
but
I was in like the 7th grade.
okay.
6th grade.
So I'm assuming probably high school is when it started to be
Yeah,
like,
so-
oh yeah, I gotta get to it. I gotta hit the mall. I gotta do all that thing. Let me ask you, when you was first getting into clothes and things like that, again, whole different era. That's why I'm trying to
Right, yeah, I
highlight.
remember vividly.
What was like I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna get this fit. I'm gonna hit the party this weekend. Do whatever I'm doing. What was you trying to get outside of what we already talked about with the 7 jeans?
I can tell you exactly what I got one time. White pair of Levi's, the skinny jean ones. I had some beef and broccolis, and I had a Lacoste track jacket with a Lacoste Scully hat. And this was all out from out Towson. Everything was from out of Towson. Like, yeah, back in the day, like, and then if I couldn't get a ride out of Towson, go to Mondawmin and get a pair of Mac jeans, some 992s, whatever, around that time. Yeah, and Mac jeans, polo collar shirt, you feel me? Try hopefully get a rugby or yeah, one of them striped color joints. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I remember that. I remember vividly, man.
I remember seeing all of this on Facebook.
Yeah.
I remember those Facebook days when everybody was throwing those
Yep.
physical.
And my name on there was Kiari 74. Oh my God. With my last name. yeah, that was me, man.
Those were the days, bro.
Yeah.
But all right, so kind of obviously transitioning from, talk to me about the transition from love for fashion, love for clothes as a young man to then eventually being like, hey, I gotta start putting my own shit together.
All right, so since I was a kid, my mother always instilled, like, put in my head, like, start a clothing brand, but, like, that's because I was running the street, so I'm like, I couldn't think of a name, like, even though I could have did it then, I couldn't think of a name, and I felt like that was the first step, that was the main thing. But when I went to prison, I had time to think. I sat down and Khaled, my man Khaled, good dude, real good dude. I met Khaled in prison and we locked in. He gave me this book called The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale. I never forget it. It taught me the importance of setting goals and, how you can never be successful without goals, with no direction, you feel me? So once I did that, I made it go. I'm like, man, I'm gonna start a clothing brand when I go home. I'm supposed to bend to this. I started reading the dictionary and I came up with vein. And once I came home, the girl I was with, she put the fire under my ass, like, what you doing, what you waiting for? Because she heard one of my phone calls talking about old shit. So she like, yeah, like nah, you ain't doing that. So I'm like, all right, you right, you feel me? So I took $300, got 32 t-shirts, sold them all for $40 a piece, took that $1,200, got more t-shirts, flipped that to 36, and after that, it was a wrap, bro. It was up from there, like, yeah, so that was 2020.
Would you consider that like instant success? Kind of like coming out and immediately
I would say I
going
rode my own wave. You feel me? I rode my own wave because I was just coming home and I immediately executed. Just coming home, how to welcome homes.
And then straight to it.
Look at these t-shirts. I got these t-shirts. You feel me? Support me.
Damn.
Feel me? And they sold out the first day. After that, it was up, bro. And they like, yeah, man, I ain't telling you, I ain't just buying it because you my homeboy. I'm telling you, it's hard, bro. Like, it's hard. Keep going. And after that, I kept going, and they kept saying the same shit, bro. I'm proud of you. I remember I kept, yeah. I mean, shit. We here now.
Easy money.
Easy money.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I do have one question. You've obviously put out a lot of pieces. Was there ever a specific piece, from 2020 to now, where you kind of felt like it perfectly encapsulated your like rise to stardom? What color? Like a piece where it was like, this is what put you over the edge.
The big logo sweatsuit. The one that had the
Yep.
old English down the leg and on the back, like them socks right there. Yeah, we had some people ride that wave too, you feel me? But yeah, that was a nice one. That was my signature one. Was YG Tech wore it in the video, like, and it was like everybody was chasing that one. It was that was real, my signature piece, like that boosted me up. Like, it's still sought after, still highly sought after. So it's like, yeah, that's one of them ones.
You know what's funny? I remember seeing like I'd seen your work before that, but then when I remember when that one came out, all my homeboys was, homegirls was putting it on. I'm like, God damn, like everybody grabbing these. I guess I gotta get one now.
They still want it, bro. They still want it. I'm gonna do something nice for them this fall, but
yeah, retro them.
You feel me? I be trying to switch it up. I don't never want to come the same twice. I want people to know I got a lot of ideas and my mind is expansive. You feel me?
No, I feel it, bro. Yeah. And most of your work is, obviously we see the stock in here, but most of your work is done online, correct?
Yeah, most of it online, yeah, you feel me? Like, they still got the option to pick up, but most of it online. Like I like to follow my analytics. Like people don't be understanding. That's why I do a lot of sales and online exclusive, so I can follow my analytics and know my numbers. So,
Easy way to keep track.
Easy way to keep track.
Yeah. Another point I kind of wanted to segue into is a perfect segue. Talk about the website, right? There's another really cool thing that you got on the website. Talk about the ebook.
Yeah,
right.
The ebooks.
Talk to me about kind of, because to me, that's like it's one thing to kind of like share game. It's one thing to kind of get back to your community, but that's a really creative way to kind of intertwine those two things. Talk to me about that and kind of putting those things together.
So the ebook, I gave it vividly, like from beginning to that point when I wrote it. It was a thing, like I go into detail about how to start it, like how to, focus on the quality first, try to find a vendor that you trust, focus on your quality, product placement. Like I go into great detail and give a lot of free game, and also vendors in there at the end of it. Like it's a couple vendors, some that I tried out already, some that I didn't, but it's also giving free game, like how to learn how to make your own logos. Like, I'm just giving the game, so it's a thing. Yeah, whoever bought it, I also told them, like, you can reach out, I'll give you more information, now. So, yeah, I just want people to win, man. That's all.
Sure.
I'm just all for everybody.
Especially in our city where it's kind of like crabs in the barrel type of deal.
I'm talking about even the ones that hate my guts. I want everybody to win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's kind of funny is, like, as I was kind of doing research about you trying to put this all together, I seen the ebook and I was like, yo, I seen this shit before.
Yeah.
My homeboy who makes clothes
had
posted the
That's
ebook one
up.
time. He was like, yo, this is the most helpful. He put it on his clothes range. Like, this is the most helpful thing. It's helped me, all types of different ways. And stuff. I was like, damn, that's hard. And I remember thinking when he posted, I was like, damn, that's hard as shit.
I ain't getting no reviews.
Oh, for real?
I get no reviews on it.
I'll tell my man.
Yeah, tell him I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
But I just always, when I remembered that I had seen that before, I was like, it's such a creative way to give back. Like, it's you can give, there's nothing wrong. Giving back is always gonna be positive.
Absolutely.
Right? But I like the creativity that you kind of brought to that, spun to that free game for anybody who's interested.
Absolutely.
So I think that's all it is.
Yeah, and it's for the low, you feel me? I think it's about, what, $20?
Yeah, like
something
10,
like
20,
that.
something like that.
For the low. Nice off. Yeah, free game book. Like, and it's like, people would rather just think they can get the game from you. Like, nah, bro. Like, you support me, I'm gonna support you. I told you if you buy it, I'm gonna give you extra game. Whatever you don't learn from the book, I got you. But you gotta buy it. Like, you ain't just like, So people like to get over.
It's a steal.
Yeah,
all things considered.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a steal.
But kind of going off the, like giving back to the community with the ebooks and things like that, you also do a lot of work with anti-gun nonprofit, things like that, working with Lord Tone, things like that.
So Tone, a real good friend of mine. Tone, a real good friend. Like he introduced me to the company every town, and like Tone, a good dude, man. Like when I first met Tone, gave me a lot of free game. Like, and Tone, one of the reasons I was already like this, I give anybody game, talk to anybody, strangers, homeless people. I don't care who it is. Like, I can sit and talk to anybody, have a conversation about anything. But he one of them ones that inspired me to show more love and more support and help others find their, purpose and, like let others know that they worthy and stuff, because the way gave me that free game and this was the thing, like I'm trying to pay for a class in real estate, and he like, bro, no, like, sit down right here, I'm gonna give you all the game at the property that he's working on, his project. So it's like, yeah, like ever since then we've been locked in. Tone, a good dude, he introduced me to the company every time. This was before I even got shot, like that's what I'm saying. Like this is not something that I take pride that I wanted to do, like having to carry a weapon, you get what I'm saying? Like this is just what I gotta do in this city. Like this, the officials know how this city get. We in it, y'all not in it. We here, but it's like, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not like looking for no trouble, but we have to protect ourselves. Like kids, 12 years old, got fully automatic pistols. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking this is an innocent kid, but he's all the way in the mix. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a thing, like, you gotta be prepared for whatever's to come to you in these streets. As long as you ain't looking for trouble, I feel like you should be cool, bro. I feel like we need better gun laws, honestly.
I feel like the people that have always had a problem with it are people that don't walk down the streets that we walk down.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all don't even know what it's like y'all officials, but y'all not out here with us. Y'all don't know what we gotta go through.
It's still like scary to them.
You feel me? With my situation, when this happened to me, bro, I was home. I was here, I made it home. Like, I felt like at a baseball game when you slide to home base and still get you swiped out. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was there. Where did you come from? You get what I'm saying? Like, you talking about somebody ran you off the road? When? Why you didn't pull up to the next light and cuss me out or throw something at my
Anything
car or
else.
something? You talking about you followed me home because I cut you off? I didn't even see none of this, bro. So yeah, like now I'm fighting the charge because of him inconveniencing me, and he cop out to whatever he cop out to. But it's like still, bro, you just inconvenienced both of us. Like that would have been 2 lives lost if I'd have died. Like you get what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, people nutty. This city crazy, and it's like, where was the police to protect me? I gotta protect myself somehow. If I would have died if I didn't. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
You only got yourself at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you feel me? I had to pick myself up out that ground, bro. I had to get myself up out that ground, bro.
I'm just glad you're still here, bro.
Absolutely.
Real shit. So it's a blessing.
Absolutely. It's a blessing. A blessing for sure. I got hit 10 times.
Whew, that was heavy,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like
I'm the interviewer. I'm supposed to be straight face. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Let's take it away from the heavy shit for a second, right? We ready to wrap up here shortly, but
Already.
I kind of wanted. I like to end things kind of just talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I seen you was on the game last night.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Are you big gamer? That's a big thing for you. I don't play shit.
So
but
see, I'm at to start streaming now. I'm at to start streaming too for all y'all listeners out there. We ready to start streaming. Y'all know my little man already on there. Girl, he funny. That's my man. Like we be on there together, but. Yeah, I'm ready to start streaming. I'm not really that nice, but I'm funny. You know, I bring the charisma, I bring the energy. Like, I'm the one that create the energy and host the private Warzone lobbies and all that. So, yeah, I'm about to start streaming because I be tripping. They be geeking on me. And a couple of them told me I got the setup, so I was like, why not? You know, like, I'm bored of here on the box anyway. Might as well try to get some money always possible. Feel me? So, yeah.
comedic value always gonna be useful. It's always gonna help.
Absolutely.
Always a plus.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I feel it. Bro. How long you been playing? Or been like going hard with it?
Well, Warzone, I didn't really like Warzone at first. Like I was a hardcore type dude. Like I need to shoot you one time and you done. Like I don't want to have to put the whole clip, reload, you play. And I didn't like that at first, bro. I swear it was like it made me so mad. But I used to it probably along this you know, like, cause at first I couldn't even get no kills, bro. Like I was a 1-3 kill type dude, you feel me? But it's like now the highest I dropped was like 14, feel me? Even though that's probably not nothing to a lot of dudes, but hey, something to some dudes I know, feel me? Like my group message, you feel me?
You gotta have goals,
yeah,
brother.
Right,
You gotta have goals.
Exactly. Yeah.
But all right, let's change subjects again. So Vane, obviously, that's A1.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Hey, Vane is the fly shit, man. Like when you talk about fly shit, this is the fly shit. This is some shit like ain't no going out of style. You know, like we here to stay. You see this shit. You feel me? Like this me right here. Like I ain't copy off nobody. Vane in my veins on it. I ain't copy off nobody. I do all my own ideas, whatever come to mind.
You know, it's funny. The question was ready to be if you're not wearing Vane one day, what you throwing on, whether it be streetwear, designer, anything like that. But it sounds like it don't really matter. To be honest,
me, it's like whatever I feel is slick. Today I had a lot of different ideas and stuff that I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear the infamous hoodie I got, the green mohair one. I wanted to wear that with my furry Ricks. But it's like it only makes sense to wear Vane. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but any other day. I'd have bust y'all head with something crazy that I already got put together. But I got something coming for these jackets, and I wish it would have been here by now, because yeah.
You're gonna have to show me off camera.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm cooking up. You hear me? I'm loading the clip, man. The clip is loaded. I'm telling you, like yeah, bro.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it to get cold at this point.
I can't wait. I can't wait till the weather break. I've been watching the weather every day, waiting to see 60. As the high. I'm waiting. As soon as I see that, it's go time.
You like making wintertime clothes better than the summertime ones?
I hate the summer.
Me too,
hate dressing in the
Me
summer.
too.
Like I don't even be knowing what to put on in the summer. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
If I wasn't here, I'd probably have something regular Vane tee. You know, we got the best tees in the world. Matter of fact, let me show y'all, cause like we talking shit. You feel me? Let me show you. Best tees in the world. Polo tees are done. You still wear?
I just swapped mine.
If you still wear polo tees, you're not hip. You don't know nothing. You're not fly.
I definitely don't have one in the car right now.
You're not fly if you don't have a Vane tee. Now you see how this hugs my arms?
Crispy.
Y'all see that? See the neck? no bacon neck. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, everything over here.
Crispy.
High quality. You know, can't be matched.
At all.
Can't be matched, bro.
But all right, Brody. That's pretty much that's a good place to wrap up. To be honest, we don't even gotta talk about the shit else.
Absolutely.
We've talked about what we need to talk about. You feel what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. That's gonna wrap it up for us. Another episode in the cut. My man Kiari came in, did his thing, showed us what he got going on, and Vane's on top. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. Let them know where to find you at.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
VaneOfficial.com. VaneOfficial.com. Vane Clothing Co. _ on Instagram, and Vane Clothing LLC on Twitter. Just be on the lookout. There's a lot of new releases coming. You know, by the end of August, we're going to be rolling out the fall inventory. Still waiting on more inventory. I wish I could show y'all more, but that's enough of a sneak peek right here. Y'all probably feel like y'all got it all. Y'all probably feel like, yeah, that's all you got in the chamber. We gonna show y'all. We gonna show.
We'll be ready for sure.
We gonna show.
But that's a wrap. Another episode in the cut. We gone.
Absolutely.